in my continuing quest to review the most random assortment of movies possible.
Yeah.
Today, it's Percy Jackson and the Olympians in the title that's way too long and something to do with lightning.
Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief.
But it's Percy Jackson and the Olympics versus the Lightning Thief.
The Olympics?
And the Olympians.
Is it? I guess I've never really read the whole title.
Yeah.
Does
Exactly.
it say that on top of the
I
DVD?
just it's referred most often to just Percy Jackson Lightning Thief, but yeah, it's huge. The title is massive.
Oh.
Percy Jackson, I think.
How much I pay attention.
I think they had envisioned that Percy Jackson would become a thing like Harry Potter. I think that was the plan when it originally came out.
But it couldn't, because Harry Potter was a book.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought Percy Jackson was okay. Yeah, the kids are just yelling upstairs. I'm just done. I don't. Whatever. It's Sunday night. Sunday nights mean kids yell all night. That's what they do. It's a Sunday night thing. The movie was okay.
I like it. It's fun.
It's weird.
How is it weird?
It's weird because I don't know, like Medusa, and it just seems like they're mildly stupid. Like they go out on this quest, and it never really seems to sink in that wherever they're going to get these gems is going to be dangerous.
Because they're kids, and Percy's new to all this.
Percy's new to it, but Gorgeous isn't, and neither's Goat Boy. They should have known better. I thought they were going along to save him, and all the time he's saving their asses.
No. Remember in the beginning, when they decide to go with them, they don't know. So Goat Boy has been his protector his whole life, and nothing has ever happened. And then the girl, she wants to go on adventure because nothing's ever happened. And they're kids, and kids are stupid, so...
In this training with Horace Brosnan, wouldn't they have been told something other than how to hit people with sticks and swords?
Maybe
Doesn't
not.
he do anything else?
Maybe not.
He's got all these kids and it's just, all right, here's a sword. Go out and kill each other. He really doesn't think it through either, because apparently they're actually using lethal force. I don't understand the lethal force bit. So, okay. Is Sea of Monsters more...
You know, I've only watched Sea of Monsters once, so I barely remember.
Is it a better story?
I don't remember. I really don't remember, because Lightning Thief I've watched several times. I'm thinking I've watched it about 3 times before. The Sea of Monsters, I only watched it the one time when it first came out, and there's different characters in it, and I remember parts of it being kind of cute. From my recollection, there's more character development.
There's no character development in this one.
Exactly, that's what I mean.
Alexandra Daddario, who is the best-looking woman in Hollywood, I'm not going to lie about that. No, I don't mean to make you sigh. I'm just throwing... And there's I'm setting something up with that. She doesn't really have any lines in this.
No.
And the whole movie just seems to be... She's cute.
Yeah, that's why she doesn't wear a helmet. She's so cute, she doesn't need a helmet.
And when she doesn't wear a bra when she's doing the workouts with everybody either.
Well, because she has a leather nipply bra.
I found it really obvious in this that she's just there for her looks.
That's how girls are in movies.
But this one was really blatant to me. This was really, really blatant to me. That she was just there just because she's hot. Which I was used to in the 80s. The 80s, that was standard.
Yeah.
But by today's day and age, you have ones that can be both, like Aubrey Plaza, Emma Stone. You've got ones that can act and can be attractive too. And I know from watching the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie she was in, she can act. She's a good actress. But this movie, there weren't very many lines. It's just, okay, now stand here. And then react.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's funny because they set her up to be this really big badass at the start of the movie, and then nothing comes out of that.
Right.
There's no real payoff. When they're in a big fight scene, she's not really any better at the fighting than Percy or Goat Boy.
Right.
So, I don't know.
She knew what the Hydra was, though.
We knew what the Hydra was.
Well, yes.
Hail Hydra.
But Percy didn't.
I've watched Marvel. Take off one head, two shall take its place. She hasn't watched Captain America. Or no, Percy hadn't seen Captain America.
Okay.
Because then he'd understand that Hydra, you cut off one head and two take its place.
There you go.
Silly. Just silly.
Yeah, silly.
So, scale of 1 to 10, where would you rate this movie?
Oh, it's cute. It's not a great movie, but it's cute. So probably a 6 or a 7.
Yeah, I'll agree with
fine.
that. I was waiting for this big thing with Zeus, and then it just didn't happen.
No, no, it doesn't.
I was like,
It's
oh,
really-
okay, they're going to show Olympus, and not really.
No.
Not really. Here's like a set of Ghostbusters. We just changed some colors.
Yeah, really.
And instead of Dozer being there, it's Zeus and everybody's just sort of hanging out. It's an awkward
yeah.
war where they're all in the same room. I don't know how a war like that would work. It's not a war, that's just a
Between 10
fight.
people?
That's just a fight. You don't even that's just arrogant to think that you're going to destroy the world's population just because you want to slap somebody in the face. And then there's the fact too that they have who stole the lightning. They don't talk about how the lightning got stolen. I almost think there's a more interesting tale if they had made this a quest to steal the lightning from Zeus, and Percy's trying to prevent it, and Poseidon was trying to make peace with Zeus because they'd had a bad relationship. Maybe that would have been a more... Because I picked out who the bad guy was right away.
Yeah, you did.
I was like, it's really obvious to me who the antagonist is here. He's the only person who's doing anything. So clearly, he's the bad guy.
Yeah. Yeah, you did figure it out really
Oh,
early
his
on.
hair's a lighter colored brown. He's the bad guy. Blonde-haired guys in movies are the bad guys.
There, I know.
It's the Karate Kid thing.
It's so
Ever
weird.
since Karate Kid, sweep the leg.
It's just weird.
Sweep the leg. That's what it is. It's Karate Kid. They've been pricks ever since then.
Blonde girls aren't the bad guys, so...
Hmm?
In movies, the blonde girls aren't ever the bad guys.
Blonde girls in movies are either hot, or they're dumb,
Yep.
or
Hot and dumb.
kind of sometimes they're both.
Yeah.
Unless it's, well, no, even Reese Witherspoon early on in her career,
Yep.
she was one or the other.
Yep.
Although we haven't watched the movie Fear yet. That's one you haven't seen yet with her and Mark Wahlberg. That's actually a pretty good movie. But yeah, I was going to say, oh no, Reese, but then I remembered Legally Blonde. And yeah, she's both in that one. And then magically she's smart at the end of the movie because they had to have it for the movie that she becomes smart.
Right.
And Selma Blair's the smart one because she's a brunette.
Right. That's how movies work.
She's not any less attractive.
If you're blonde, you're stupid.
Selma Blair's cute, but she's always
When
smart
I
in
was
movies because
little,
she's brunette.
well, younger. No, okay, never mind. It still continues. You get all the blonde jokes. And I used to always tell people, no, it's the bottle blondes. They're dumb. It's because all the chemicals have gone through their scalp into their brains. And since I'm a natural blonde, it doesn't apply to me.
Seen around here, they were all Surrey Girl jokes.
Right.
I don't know if you ever heard those or not.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't tell those anymore. What are you looking at me like that for? I don't tell those anymore. I behave myself.
Of course you do.
That's right. So, we'll watch the other Percy Jackson too then, because I should witness all of Alexandra's movies. Well, I should.
Uh-huh.
It's not like her boobs were out or anything.
Just nipply leather.
Yeah, it was weird.
Was.
Really weird.
Of course, Percy's had a six-pack on
Well,
his
because
leather.
it's a PG-rated movie, so I just thought that was really kind of out of place.
But it's like the mannequins at the mall. They're all super nipply.
Yeah,
There's
but
that one store that has dark nipples.
it looked to me like that may not have been imprinted in the leather, and that was just her poking through. That's how it looked to me, anyways. What? We don't know if she was wearing a top
Her
underneath
nipples
that
are
leather.
So hard.
You never know. This is Hollywood. They get girls to ice them up and stuff. You need to see
Leather.
Showgirls. You need to see Showgirls.
It's leather.
I've seen Showgirls. I know how Hollywood works.
Of course you have.
Well, I was one of like 8 people in the theater. And then when I looked around, I'm like, oh, they're all old men. And then I just crumpled down in a corner and wanted to die. It was horrible. It was a really bad movie.
Well, I've heard that.
It's laughably bad, and you can watch it at home, but watching in the theater is shameful. It's bad. It's really bad. Anyways, so yeah, we both give it a, I agree, 6 or 7. If they'd given Alexandra something more to do, I might have given it a better rating. But she couldn't save San Andreas either, and they didn't give her a lot of lines in that one either, other than her screaming because she's in a car that's, she's the helpless damsel in distress in that one.
Right.
Her car's trapped. So it's like, oh, really?
Girls, we always need saving.
See, at least if we watch...
Can't figure it out.
At least
on our own.
if we watch that Baywatch movie, she won't be a damsel in distress in that one. She'll be jogging slowly along the beach.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Because women like to jog when they have no support.
They're trying to save lives.
It's not a nice feeling.
Support gets in the way. You need to save lives.
I'm not saying it. Never mind.
I don't need to wear a jock if I'm going to be doing first aid.
That's very different.
It's not really.
But it is.
I don't think it is.
If you had boobs, you would realize it's different. You can't, no. You can't run in a bathing suit.
They do it. I think Baywatch should be the next movie.
It's a good thing they don't have the sound on when they're running in slow motion.
I think Baywatch should be the next movie we watch and review. Because neither of us have seen it. I've bought it because it was $12. So whatever. $12, sure. It's going to be bad.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be funny bad. She's not going after Bear. Is she? Is Bear in that corner?
No, Bear's right behind you. Okay. Look. So you can see on screen behind you.
Yeah. I know, just that's usually where Bear hides. Maybe she's trying to figure out why Bear hides in there.
She was back here. Is there something cool?
There's nothing in there, Pixel. There's nothing there. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess if you haven't seen it and you like to watch Uma Thurman as Medusa, I guess you can do worse. This is the best movie I've seen with her as Medusa.
It's a raving review.
Umdusa. You could call her Umdusa in this movie.
The best movie of Medusa she's in.
It's just, there was a lot of it that was just weird. And yeah, the pearls were really... Why would you have a pearl on that table, on that roulette wheel?
I know, isn't that odd?
Isn't that a strange place to put something that's really valuable?
It was weird the first time I watched it. Medusa's is in the bracelet, and they just pop it off. But on the statue where it doesn't fit in at all, they have to take the whole front off of it.
Yeah, and then in the they didn't really get into the lotus flowers, which is too bad. I was kind of hoping they were gonna do something with sirens. I was like, oh, this is gonna be cool if there's sirens, because sirens, depending on the movie or the TV show or whatever they're in, they can be really awesome, seductive and evil when you start to resist their seductive power.
Yeah.
And they didn't really get into that. It just became a bunch of kicking. Okay, time for kicking. Really think they want that in this? Isn't this supposed to be like fantasy and kicking? No, see, but fantasy moving. More kicking. That's what happens when Jean-Claude Van Damme's in charge of your choreography. Why is there no kicking in this? It's Braveheart, Jean-Claude. It's Braveheart. More kicking. What's with all the swords? Make more kicking. They should do the splits. Oh, not in a kilt. Never in a kilt. It'd be painful. I don't know why you suggest these things.
What, doing the splits or?
In a kilt.
I don't know that the kilt adds any pain to that.
Well, because with the ground, you don't have any clothing between your and the ground. So if you split a little too fast, then
grass burns.
If you're lucky, yeah.
If you're lucky.
What if it's a rocky surface you're standing on? See, you can laugh because you're a girl.
I am a girl.
There we go.
Indeed.
I'm a boy. She's a girl. And that's our
lesson.
That's our review of Percy Jackson. So I hope you guys all learned a lot from watching it. And more D'Addario movies. More Alexandra. Absolutely. What?
Nothing.
It's okay. She should have been Wonder Woman. I still think she should have been Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
Should have been a good Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Why not? You saw in that movie she could handle a sword. Know what I'm saying? All right. Thanks for watching. Hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. And hey, talk to you again soon.